To love another man's asshole, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. That's an asshole. Do you know that? That's an asshole. And you're thinking about getting it tonight after wine and dinner? There's something wrong with you. You're not a human being anymore.
All right, so I just wanted to add my commentary over this fight that I did some time back. Yo, you could tell by the way that this dude is dressed that you know, he's one of those types, and you're gonna see. Um, so the thing about this fight, right? Going back and analyzing it as I was, as I'm making these edits and stuff like that. And that video that video that played in the beginning before this one started, yeah, a lot of y'all are that. So I can't really say the word that I want to say, but yeah, starts with an F. Anyway, y'all have such gimmicky play styles, like, and once these play styles get exposed, the gimmick is over. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is with this right here, I basically just had to adapt and figure out the approach. And once I figured out the approach, it was basically game over from the beginning. In this match, the reason that I'm doing this one is because I just want to show that you can overcome it even if you lose. So this first one that I did, because I could have just edited it to where I only show where I won, but I do want to show that I did lose. And usually dudes like this, once they beat you one time, they run. But I was actually kind of shocked that this guy didn't run. But I just want to show that if you change up your approach a little bit, that they are beatable. It is a little bit more difficult because of the fact that ninjutsu has armor, and supports are just atrocious in this game when it comes to not being able to fight through them, because supports were never this broken in any other Storm game. Got caught by that right there. They were never this broken in a Storm game. Usually they were avoidable unless you were just playing brain dead. But this right here, it's just overpowered, to say the least. It's just overpowered, and most of these players, they only do it because it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no defense in this game. Like, you just have to attack, like, or and mash. The game was made to where you have to play like a chicken with its head cut off. Like, there's really no other way to play. Like, you can't just stand back and kind of play defensively. Otherwise, you get accused of running, or whatever the case might be, which some people see running just as bad as spamming. But my thing is it running when you spam all day long and every time I approach you, you hit me with a Rasengan? So what do you want me to do? You want me to just stand there or run at you so you can get an easy win and feel better about yourself afterward? Like, I'm just supposed to not adapt and try some, and change my approach up so that I don't lose every time I fight you, and you run off feeling satisfied about yourself because of the fact that you just spammed me the whole time. You didn't do not one combo, didn't do not one setup, didn't do anything that would actually be fighting in a fighting game. You're just. But then again, to an extent, I blame the developers of the game for making it this way, because in the previous Storm games, it was spammy, but you were able to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, and strategize. But this right here is just, I don't know what to say about it. But anyway, we're going on to the next fight. I was actually kind of shocked because he did hit rematch So we're going into the next match right here. So the first thing is first is that my approach is a little bit different. I don't dash in, hitting them with the ninjutsu. Excuse me, with the Amaterasu kunai. You know, just kind of being a little bit more patient. And you notice that because of the fact that I'm not dashing in, first of all, that flying Raijin Rasengan, because I see it coming, I'm able to jump out of it instead of, because if I dash at it, then I immediately have to hold block, and when you hold block and you're trying to dodge the flying Raijin, all you're gonna do is spin around the Raijin, the flying Raijin, and get hit by it anyway. So it's better to just kind of stand and wait, so that you can just hollow step out of it or just jump out of it. You know what I'm saying? But you notice that my approach with not just dashing in and just kind of hitting him with the kunai, the Materasu flames or whatever, he doesn't know how to approach me. He literally falls apart. He doesn't know what to do. Cause see, I catch him right here, and he burns through all of his substitutions. He doesn't know what to do. Because the angle right here, I kind of messed it up. Catches me right here. But his whole approach is literally, his approach only works if I approach. Once I stop approaching and stop rushing in, there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. His whole gimmick falls apart. I still have my stubs. He doesn't have any of his. If I don't approach, he doesn't know what to do. Because then he's going to approach. He doesn't know how to play. He doesn't actually know how to fight. He doesn't know substitution management or anything like that. He, doesn't know how to counter. Doesn't know any of the timing. The only thing he knows is how to spam ninjutsu, whatever Sengan, and use his supports. Because look, he's already out of substitutions. Hand him his ass right here. Look at this nigga. And like, you have no fundamentals. And like, most of these spammers have no fundamentals, and the ones that do, you just have to not be emotional. But this one right here is a clear example of not having the fundamentals down. He's just mashing. Uses his support, of course. He has no fundamentals. He uses it, just for that. Obviously, because he saw it coming, because I rushed at him. But he has no fundamentals, no footwork. He might do a couple of little things here and there, but that's about it. As long as I remain patient and I don't rush at him or whatever the case might be, all he's gonna do is run away a bunch of times. If I remember correctly, I think I catch him about right here. No, I think he I can't remember. He does catch me, and I'm able to make a comeback. But look, as long as I throw it at him, he literally doesn't know what to do. He just runs around like that. He's just waiting for me to make a mistake or just rush at him so he could hit me with a Rasengan. But now I figured it out. I see the Rasengan coming. I'm getting the reads on every single Rasengan. I'm just jumping over it. Make a mistake right here. I run into it. So. It's just funny, Like, and what's funny is they get mad at you and they send you a message. Oh, you're running. He messaged me after this. He was like, pussy ass leaving. I just want you to know, to all you spammers, this is not fun to play. It's not fun to play you. It's satisfying to get the, come back and get the W, but this is not fun to play. This is not fun to play. This is mind numbing. This is brain dead. So look, I approach him. He burns all of his substitutions as normal. And with the combo, with the wombo combo. Now the only reason that my ultimate didn't hit is because he called out Guy at the last minute, and that's Guy staying. He'll take the hit for you. But he's still out of subs. approach him because he has no subs. He doesn't know what to do. And took the W. Yeah. Yeah. Man.